Welcome to my mayor's message of October 8th, 2020. I'm Mayor Ron Jensen. Goodness, it's hard to believe, but this is our 26th episode, which means we've been doing the mayor's message for 6 months. We've had more episodes than a lot of TV shows. This year has just flown by. We started the mayor's message as a way to update our GP folks about COVID-19 locally, and we still do that, but it's also been a good way to inform you about other things happening in and around our city. Now let's take a look at our 7-day rolling averages. Both Dallas and Tarrant County are seeing an increase in numbers. We expected that with schools and colleges now open for in-person instruction and people getting out more. But we can't get relaxed. We don't want to see another lockdown, partial or full. So we must keep doing our part to help stop the spread. The city is still offering free COVID-19 tests for anyone who lives or works in Grand Prairie. The drive-thru operates from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and is accepting walk-ups and appointments. You can visit gptx.org/COVID-19 for more information. The North Texas Food Bank will distribute food on Friday, October 30th from 8 to 11 at Lone Star Park. Food items will include non-perishable items such as canned goods as well as fresh produce. The drive-thru distribution site is open to any person in need. In other non-COVID news, Chief Cessny is holding a virtual information session on October 14th at 6 p.m. regarding the 1/4 of 1 cent sales tax for the Crime Control and Prevention District. This will be the only city item on the ballot on the November 3rd election. During the virtual session, participants will be able to ask questions regarding this existing sales tax. To sign up for this virtual event, visit grandprairiecrimetaxinfo.eventbrite.com. Say that 3 times, which I did. Speaking of the election, early voting starts October 13th and runs to October 30th, and we've just added a new early voting location in Dallas County. It's here at City Hall in our briefing room at 300 West Main Street. You can find more information for all the early voting locations, hours, and learn about ballot items at gptx.org/elections. Let me tell you, if you live in Dallas County and or Tarrant County, you can vote at any early voting location in those counties. Now, you have to be in Tarrant County to vote in Tarrant County locations in Dallas County, but the point is you can go to any Dallas County location and vote for early voting during the October 13th through October 30th early voting times. We told you last week that the summit plans to reopen Saturday, January 2nd, 2021, with a phased opening in limited capacity. Phase 1 will include access to fitness equipment, pool and spa, track, and pickleball. And now I'm pleased to announce we plan to reopen Playground Adventures later this month. We're waiting upon the completion of the new parking lot. Halloween is fast approaching, and the CDC is not recommending Halloween gatherings, events, door-to-door trick-or-treating, or parties with non-household members. This includes bars. Remember, the fewer people you come in contact with, the more you limit your exposure. Try and get creative this year. Maybe try a scavenger hunt at home or plan a Halloween movie night. However, if you do go out, remember to wear a mask that covers your mouth and nose, stay 6 feet apart, and wash your hands frequently with either alcohol hand gel or soap and water. The first week in October traditionally brings us the one evening every year when neighbors all over the city have get-togethers for National Night Out. And while that wasn't possible this year, Grand Prairie found a very unique and fun way to make sure the tradition lives on.
In this most unusual year, a National Night Out event unlike any ever held before in Grand Prairie truly made it a night to remember. Conceived, planned, and carried out by the Grand Prairie Police Department, the idea was to invite police and fire personnel, elected officials, and up to 50 classic car owners and their vehicles to take an early evening cruise and be part of a 15-mile parade that started at the Gateway Church in North Grand Prairie and proceeded south all the way to Camp Wisdom Road before heading along Lake Ridge Parkway and eventually ending up at Fire Station number 10 on the Grand Peninsula near Joe Pool Lake. Also invited to join in the celebration was anyone who wanted to come out to watch and wave along the way on what turned out to be a perfect night for a parade.
my understanding, it was limited to 50 cars, and I think they had a hard time limiting it to that, and I think they had some people that they said, okay, come on, let's bring in more the merrier.
And once we got here and saw a lot of participants, we're glad we came. And we're glad for the turnout.
We're still bringing our community together for unity in our community. It opens up conversations, it builds goodwill and relationships with our neighbors.
We couldn't be happier. You know, this is the Grand Prairie spirit. You ask for a little bit and they bring everything.
It did turn into quite a spectacle and a testament to a city and a community that is committed to prove that when it comes to Grand Prairie in 2020, where there is a will, there is always a way.
Everyone's been kind of stuck at home, not being able to hang out with their friends and neighbors as much. People are just feeling really isolated, and I just wanted to come out and show support for the National Night Out, for the police obviously, and for any neighbors who wanted to show up with us.
This shows that the community wants to be here for us, and they want to be involved, and they want to say hello to everyone. If we've learned anything in 2020, it's to expect the unexpected, and today the type of turnout we got is completely unexpected and absolutely welcomed.
Beautiful people, beautiful cars, and a great time for everybody.
National Night Out began 36 years ago with the mission of strengthening relationships between neighborhoods, communities, and the police. And it's now celebrated in all 50 states.
Lastly, I'm getting very excited about my birthday celebration. Yeah, I'm fixing to turn 70. Who gets excited about turning 70? But we're celebrating it to get you all involved through Mayor Jensen's 70 for 70. In fact, I'm so excited that beginning October 19th, 70 days before my birthday, I'll start celebrating. You know, many of you do a whole month. Well, I'm doing 70 days. All the details can be found at gptx.org, 70 for 70. Until then, stay safe, stay masked, be kind, and socially distance.